Hey, Margie here. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast, the show that helps Christian moms prioritize their physical and mental health so they can boldly step into God's calling. I'm your host, Margie Ruiz. Hey, Margie here. Welcome to another episode of the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast. First, I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day weekend. Whether you're a mom, a mentor, a spiritual mother to others, I hope you felt celebrated and loved. I'll be sharing with you that life hasn't been easy lately, and I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I do want to share some of the things I've learned over the past few weeks. Life doesn't wait to get easy before you decide to live in a beautiful state. My mentor, Tony Robbins, is huge about this, and I actually made a decision years ago, and I had fallen off the wagon. And last November, when I attended a seminar in New Jersey, it just really hit me again. So I truly have made a commitment to live in a beautiful state, and I am not perfect by any means, but it changes everything because life is going to throw stuff at you, but at the end of the day, it's a choice. You heard me say it before, you can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. And I am living proof of that right now. Even in the middle of hard things, I'm so grateful. I get to be part of events and experiences that remind me why it's worth it to stay grounded, to stay grateful, and to stay joyful. Last week, I had every reason to stay stuck, but I made a choice. I'm done with suffering. I'm choosing peace. I'm choosing joy. And I'm choosing gratitude. Not because it's easy, but because I refuse to give my power away to the pain. And that, my friend, is what today's episode is all about. I want you to wake up. Life is hard, but you choose your state. I heard this quote and it changed everything. Trade your expectation for appreciation, and your life will change in an instant. My mentor, Tony Robbins. Let me tell you, friend, it's true. When I stopped arguing reality, did you hear me? Do you ever catch yourself like arguing with reality? When I stopped waiting for the world to get better, that's when I got better. Does it mean the hard stuff goes away? No. It means I don't have to live consumed by it. Philippians 4:7 says, "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." That's the peace I'm leaning on right now. And that's the peace I want for you. So I'm going to give you 3 clicks to start living in a beautiful state. Click number 1, wake up. Hardship is inevitable, but misery is optional. Friend, this is a decision. It doesn't happen when life gets easier. It happens when you say, I'm not staying here anymore. Haruki Murakami said, pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. You can either live in gratitude, peace, joy, or you can live in fear, anger, and anxiety. But you can't live in both. I don't know about you, but I've tasted the pain of regret. I've ignored my health for too long. I said yes to everything. And you know what it did? It landed me in bed for like over a year, in and out of hospitals, burned out, empty. But when I chose the pain of discipline, when I chose to prioritize my health physically, mentally, and spiritually, that's when true healing started. I have a challenge for you. What hard are you choosing today? Click number 2, pray up. Anchor your peace in God. There are days I want to hide under the covers, trust me. There are moments I want to scream at the sky. But instead, I pray. One of the most powerful tools I've used is my 10-5-5 formula. I write down 10 things I'm grateful for, 5 things to let go and let God, and truly let it go. If you do this every morning, it's such a peaceful feeling. And 5 prayer requests, at least. It takes 5 minutes, but it shifts my entire day. Download it now at margieruiz.com. Try it and let it remind you that God has got you, even when life feels like it's falling apart. especially then. And click number 3, you're going to boss up. Take back your power. We are so quick to give our power away to what people think, to what people say, to circumstances we can't even control. But you, my friend, were created to live in freedom. You can keep reacting to your environment, or you can create the life that God intended for you. And friend, that life won't be easy, but it will be worth it. I want to share this quote that speaks to this. Christine Kane said, sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but actually, you've been planted. God is not punishing you. He's preparing you. He's growing something deep inside you that couldn't happen any other way. Whether it's training your body, disciplining your mind, or deepening your faith, the life you want is on the other side of consistency, trust, and action. Sometimes the sacrifice is letting go of what's holding you down. Sometimes it's choosing joy when you'd rather choose bitterness. Sometimes it's showing up even when you don't feel like it. Look at me today. I showed up to film this podcast with my workout clothes, no makeup, and messy hair. Why? Because I'm done pretending that I have it all together. Because this is real life and this is me showing up anyway. Because I made a promise to myself, to God, and to you to show up and inspire you once a week. Sis, you don't have to wait until you're perfect to show up for your calling. God can use you right here, right now. Let's get practical. How do we actually do this when life feels messy? I'm going to give you 5 steps to get unstuck and live in a beautiful state. Number 1, shift your lens. When life feels overwhelming, I've learned to ask, how else can I see this? Instead of zooming in on what's wrong, pull back, get perspective, remind yourself this is a moment, not the whole story. Next time you're spiraling, pause and ask, how else can I look at this? What's the bigger picture? There's so much to be grateful for and feel good about. It's not worth spending your energy on feeling bad. We live in a world where most of us are looking for what's wrong. What's wrong is always available, but guess what? So is what's right. Take control of your focus and your whole world will change. Move your body, move your mind. You can't change your state sitting still in frustration. Trust me, I've tried. Even a quick walk, stretching, dancing in your kitchen shifts your energy. It doesn't have to be perfect, just move. Put on your favorite song and move for 2 minutes. Feel the shift. Music is really powerful. It's a powerful tool. 3, speak life over yourself. Our words have power. Instead of repeating the problem, I've started declaring God's truth. God's got this. This won't break me. I am strong. You're not ignoring the struggle. You're reminding your spirit who's in charge. I encourage you to write a truth statement to declare when life feels heavy. Post it where you'll see it. Number 4, look for the lesson. Even in the hardest seasons, there's something that God is doing. What's He trying to show you? Maybe it's patience. Maybe trust. Maybe letting go. When we stop fighting reality, we can start learning from it. Ask yourself, what's one thing God might be teaching me in this? Number 5, celebrate the small wins. Every time you get back up, that's a win. Every time you choose faith over fear, that's a win. Joy over bitterness. You're building strength. Don't wait for the big milestones. Yes, celebrate those, but celebrate the little moments of victory. Tonight, name one small thing you're proud of today. Say it out loud and thank God for it. Heck, it could just be getting up this morning. These steps might seem simple, but when you practice them, you're training your brain, your heart, your spirit to stay in a beautiful state no matter what life throws at you. Friend, you are not stuck. You're not broken. You're becoming. There's beauty in this process. And every time you wake up, pray up, and boss up, you choosing to live in alignment with the life God created for you. If this episode blessed you, share it with a friend who needs a reminder that they're not alone. Have an awesome day. God bless. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, shout it from the rooftops, leave a rating and a review, all the things. And to catch the latest from me, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at margie.gp6 or go to my website at margieruiz.com and make sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye.